Welcome back, everybody, to another video. It is your boy, Charlie Morningway, and thank you everyone for tuning in on this beautiful night. It is February 12th at 7 o'clock. My cat, there she is. Hi, say hi to the vlog and say hi to the meet recap. This is my cat. She's being a menace. Today's video, I'm not going to be only working out. I'm going to be doing my meet recap for my meet last Saturday. So I kind of put up a little bit of a short about a 3 times bodyweight deadlift, which is awesome. But let's get into it. For this meet, I cut about 8 pounds in a day. The night before, or 2 days before, I was about 150, and so I cut all the way down to 142.6. So the Friday before the meet, the day before the meet, I went in, I weighed in, I was tired, too depleted, but I got that 142.6 on that weigh-in, so that's awesome. Then, next day I woke up super early, I hadn't been hydrated, eating at all. And so we get to the meet, and it's going by quick. I'm not gonna lie. We get there, they're like, we're only at 32 people here, and we're going by quick. So it was kind of a quick meet, but it is what it is. So first things first, squat. Squat warm-ups a little iffy, but it is what it is. My first attempt, I went out at 280, and I'll put all these up attempts up on the screen, wherever, right here or right here, where they look good. But first attempt, 280. Went out there, like I said, I was nervous. Get under the bar. Doesn't feel too heavy. It was a mono lift, so that's always a little bit different towards me. But I go down and I hit it. It's actually pretty good. It wasn't as great as my other 280 lifts on the squat have been, but pretty good. Then so I decided to bump up to 297, and as you guys will see, I missed it twice. Nerves were just there. I was kind of afraid about not hitting depth. They were kind of calling depth kind of iffy. So I kind of really tried to sink it, and I sunk it just a little too bit, and my nerves got to me and I didn't get it. So squats weren't the greatest, 280. I really wanted about 308 pounds at 315. My PR right now is 310 in the gym. So not the greatest, not the happiest, but it's still a meet PR. Alright, move on to bench. Bench warm-ups. They were kind of like squats. They kind of didn't feel the greatest. I was feeling a little off. Weights were feeling kind of heavy. And, they were like, we're going to start it this time. No, we're going to start it this time. So I started warming up a little too early, which kind of sucked. But about 3 minutes before I went on the platform, I did like 160 for like 5 reps paused. Went out there. First attempt, I did 193. Easy. I was like, hell. Bump it to 210. I was only going to go 215, but I was like, let's go 210, conservative. Put it on 210. I go out there, unrack it, feels a little heavy, hit it. Easy pause, felt great. I was like, man, still be conservative, squats weren't the greatest. Let's go 220. I wanted about 230 that day. I was like, let's go 220, be conservative. I go out there, I'm getting hyped. I lift it, still kind of heavy, but it was easy. 220, flew up, looked great, as you guys will see. And I kind of like, in the middle of the bench, I was like, oh yeah, I said that. So 220 went up. That is a really big meet PR. My last meet PR only did 193. So 220 is massive, and I had more than the tank, which is awesome. Finally, deadlifts. Deadlifts were my bread and butter. Warming up on deadlifts actually felt really good. Everything felt good. I was allowed to wear socks instead of my deadlift slippers, so I was deadlifting my socks. So warm-ups were feeling good. I was feeling loose, listening to my jazz music, kind of just getting into that mood. And people were watching me. Other people were watching me. They're like, man, how much do you weigh? I was like, I'm about 142 when I'm weighing here. And I'm just throwing up these weights, and they're like, dude, that's big. And so I had these other people who come in there, and deadlifts just went well. It was a good day on deadlifts for the most part. But warm-ups were going good. Other people in the back room were like, dude, you're gonna put on a big, this is really good, all this and that. My plan was to hit 441 on deadlifts that day, so 200 kilos exactly, and so let's see what happened. First attempt, 380, flew up. I went out there, kind of did my little rhythm, boom, flew up. Second attempt, I put on 415, like I was going to, that was my plan. Put 415 on. I'm going out there, I'm getting shaky. I'll start pulling it, it's definitely feeling a little heavier. I use a deadlift bar, I don't really train on a deadlift bar, but I was like, screw it, let's go. It definitely was a lot heavier than 380, and my knees, I have hyperextended knees naturally, and this necessarily isn't an excuse, but my knees, kind of buckled, and I got red lighted. That one sucked, but it felt good enough that I was like, hell, I'm going up. So I went 430. I did not go 441, but I went 430. And as you guys will see, and I put that short up, I get it. 430 goes up, but, and I'm not really sure why. Some people have told me maybe to the bar path. Not really sure, but I got red lighted. I got 2 reds, 1 white. So it did not count. The 430 did not count, which is sad because that was been a massive meet PR. It's not an all-time PR. My best PR is 435, but I got 430 in a meet. I still got it in the meet at 142 pounds of body weight, 3 times deadlift. So me, I'm so happy about it. No, did it get count in the meet? No, but I got it in the meet. So, you know what I mean? It's a win-loss. And yeah, that is wrapping up my lifts. I came first place. I set a good meet PR. I have a lot more in me. That's me working on a little bit of technique, kind of just get myself motivated, not be as, nervous. And I go back on the platform, and yeah. So I came first. It was a good meet overall. Some things I wasn't really happy about. Some of the calls on myself for the deadlift, also some of the calls on other people. They were kind of judging. It was a little iffy in my opinion. But overall, good meet. Had fun, and only for like a 3-week prep, it went well. And as I mentioned a little bit earlier, like a couple minutes ago, next time I step on the platform, I will be competing on March 23rd in North Canton, Ohio, because we live in Ohio. I'm an Ohio boy. I'll be competing on March 23rd in the USPA, so I'm getting out of the RSP and going to USPA. Now I'm going to be competing there. My total already is enough for Class 1 total to go to Nationals, and I'll be competing, hopefully, in Nationals in late June in Orange Beach, Alabama. So, that was my meet recap, and that's kind of my plans, my future plans for competing. At the moment, I'm either going to be working with my coach or working with a coach, kind of someone help me with my 3-week plan, or doing my own stuff. But I will be competing in March and hopefully in June at Nationals. So yes. So thank you everyone for watching this video. Kind of all over the place, stuttering a little bit. I apologize. I just made dinner. I want to go eat, but I also want to get this video up. And I apologize for not making a meet day video. I really would have liked to, but unfortunately, just with everything going on, it didn't happen. So yeah. But thank you everyone for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys could see some of those lifts, see how I did, follow me through that. Also, if any new subscribers are coming along through my shorts and my last video, if you haven't watched it, go watch that video. It was a pretty fun chest day. I did 230 in the basement. You're looking good. So go watch that video. Any subscribers, I appreciate you guys for coming, and any returning subscribers, also appreciate you guys for coming. Hope you make this dream a reality. And yeah, stay along for the ride. 2024 will be a big year. I'm telling you, calling it.